And so it begins. This next recipe that we're going to be making now is not just a South African family classic. No, it's not just that. It's an all-time favorite. It's served with Clover sip-up, these Moorish apricot gem squares. They're going to be the go-to cookie treat these coming holidays, and I know why. Jay, you have all of the magic in your arsenal.
Oh, Tubbs,
Hey?
I've been waiting on bated breath in this kitchen, waiting for you to join me to celebrate something that is just so proudly South African. And, you know, Omas across the country have made these for centuries and we're enjoying it today together in the kitchen.
And it doesn't get tired. That's the thing. Is that they simply just do not get tired. So how do we sort of put a J twist to these ones today?
So I've actually got 3 extra ingredients into a traditional apricot square.
We've got
desiccated coconut, not very traditional, so we're throwing that in there.
Nice.
We've got 2 different spices, some nutmeg, some cinnamon.
Smells like Christmas.
Smells like Christmas.
Already.
And then some orange zest. So we're playing on those Christmas flavors. You know, it's festive season approaching, and it's a great way to start incorporating those those flavors, getting people in the mood for some festivities.
Inspiring people for this sort of thing, right?
Exactly, and it's so simple, Tubbs. So I've creamed my butter and sugar already in my bowl.
Okay.
I'm going in with some flour, my desiccated coconut, the baking powder, all important ingredient because you want that, nice, soft, fluffy texture.
Texture is important.
In with my spices, and we're just going to give this a gentle mix together. Now, very important when you're making these kind of, cookies, biscuits, be very light and careful with your dough. You don't want a tough, result. This is sort of like a shortbread in essence. I'm going to go in with my hands because this is really what my grandmother would expect from me. So I'm just going to use my fingertips just to bring it gently together.
You do that. Now, Jay, I'm obviously downing this with our Clover sip-up, which we do absolutely love. It does come in a variety of flavors, which really does give you a whole lot of options when it comes to, spicing it up and really getting the different flavors together. So it's all about getting you in on the action and having you take the lead advantage with sip-up from Clover. I love that. It's all about getting yourself ready to play your ace. Bring in your A game, shake it up, slurp it down, and go. Sip-up is a dairy snack that you really do want in your fridge.
I love that. It's, it's all about excitement in the kitchen, and it's about, really creating memories and just dunking that, having a sip of the sip-up. It just complements the flavors so incredibly well. And I've put my cookie dough in here. I probably should have used a smaller tin, so just bear that in mind when you're making this dish at home. Always, sort of use a tin that will give you a nice thick slice. So these are probably going to be a bit thinner than what I would usually...
Okay, Jay, come on. Come on, you're usually very generous. What's happening? What is happening?
I just... Sometimes, festive season, we all, eat a bit too much maybe sometimes. So this is a nice way to maybe just spread it out a little bit more. And besides, you can always have more than one.
Yeah, no, trust me, I will be having more than one. If you want to get your hands on this recipe, go on to afternoonexpress.co.za. A list of all of the ingredients that have come together to marry so that this can be the outcome is listed on there, as well as how to bring it all together.
I'm just going to finish this off quickly, Tubbs. I've got a third of my dough that I've reserved and frozen.
Okay.
And this is where the magic happens.
What are you doing now?
So I'm basically grating it over the top, and that's what basically emulates that texture that you have over there. So it's sort of reminiscent of apple crumble pie. So you really want to be generous when it comes to this.
It's very smooth as well, right? Very, very smooth, very light. It's not so overwhelming. I do love that.
And oh, so crumbly, Tums.
Oh, so crumbly. Very much so as well. So do go on to afternoonexpress.co.za to get your hands on the recipe. This will go into the oven for how long?
So we're going to put it in the oven for about 12 to 13 minutes at about 180 degrees, and they eat them straight from the pan.
That's my type of recipe. Quick, easy, simple. Go get it.
I'll go. Lawana music.
Oh, he's back.
Oh. Move way.
Clover Fresh Milk.
Made with love by Clover.